How to create a product on Printify. Hey everyone and welcome, we hope you are doing great. In this video I'll show you step by step how it works, how to create your own product with Printify. So it's going to be a step-by-step tutorial starting with the fact that you actually need to connect a store in order for this to work, because you can't really sell with Printify, including, you can actually go ahead and sell with the Printify store. Either way, you will need a store of some sorts, whether it's going to be Shopify, as you can see, Etsy, Amazon, whatever it may be. So, once you connect a store, obviously first you will need to log in. So let me just go ahead and log into my account real quick and show you the next step. Okay, so once you actually sign into your account, you will need to go ahead and set up your store like I said, and you should be able to do it from this tab right over here. So right beneath the actual logo of the site, you should be able to find them. And I have a few test stores here that I have. One is eBay, another is going to be from Printify themselves. You can actually go ahead and create a Printify store if you didn't know that. And I also have a Wix one. So, like I said, you just need one. So this is a must. And once you actually set up your store, and you can do it from, adding a new store from here, you just click on add a new store and follow the steps depending on which platform you actually want to use. Or just click on manage stores and you'll be able to, do more settings for them. Either way, once you're done with this step, I'm just going to be using this one for the time being. So once you're happy with it, I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to actually create the product. So the first thing is that you will need to go to the catalog section. So just go ahead and click on catalog from the main dashboard. So once you click on catalog, you're going to find a bunch of things that you can create. So all of these are going to be different products that you can actually go ahead and customize to make it your own. So you have plenty to work with, as you can see. When it comes to the home tabs, so you have men's clothing, women's clothing, kids, food, health and beauty, accessories, home and living. All of these products you can actually go in and use. So obviously you would have some sort of plan of which type of product you actually want to go with. So go ahead and select any category that you think is going to suit you and your business best. I think I'm just gonna go for, I'm not sure, let me just see. Okay, so I went for towels. I'm just, I decided to change from clothing for a little bit. So actually you can go for anything. If it's clothing, you can go for it. If it's home and living, whatever it may be. So once you are happy with the catalog, or the category that you want to go with, you're going to find plenty of different products within that specific category. So here you can actually see plenty of different towels that you can actually find. So a few things that you can see is the price point, and also the providers, and also the actual towel itself, which is how it actually looks like. So let's just go ahead and decide to go for, let's just go for this one, for example, tea towels. And if I just click on that, it's actually going to show me the actual product with different images. And then once I'm happy with it and I actually like it, I can either save it by just clicking on this heart icon, and then I can just find it later on easily, or you can just start designing on it. And if you wanted to do that, you simply just scroll down a little bit and you should be able to find start designing. But there's going to be more information here, so it's very important information, like the size, the price, the shipping, and so on. But I'm just going to go ahead and click on start designing, because I'm not really going to actually create a product here. This is just for the sake of this tutorial. So once you click on start designing, you're going to be on this screen here, and on this screen you're pretty much going to be in control of how you actually want your towel or shirt or whichever product you actually picked. You basically decide exactly how you actually want it to be. Starting with the background, you can actually go ahead and change the background color, as you can see. So go ahead and select that. I'm just going to make it gray. And then we can just go ahead and start adding some design elements to our product here. So doing so is very simple with Printify. Basically, you're going to check out the left side dashboard here, and you're going to find a lot of things here. So you can actually upload an image, which is mostly what people are going to be doing, adding their own logo or whatever it may be. And if you want to do that, you simply just click on that and click on my device, or if you want to upload it from somewhere else, feel free to do so. I'm just going to click on my device, and I'm just going to upload this one as an example. So I'm just going to double click on that, and it should actually go ahead and upload and add it to our design here. So obviously when it comes to the size, you can feel free to resize it to your liking. And simply do so by actually clicking on the element, which in this case is this image. And then you can just feel free to resize it like this. Or if you would like, you can go to the layers section here and you should be able to find the actual element in here. Now, if you want to do it from here, you're actually going to have more options. So width, height, if you want to rotate it or change the scale for it, or even create a pattern. So it's going to be more like a grid, or, you know, you have plenty that you can go with. I actually kind of like this one, so I may actually keep it this way instead of, you know, having one bit of text. And then you can just go ahead and change the horizontal spacing or vertical spacing if you want to do that. By the way, if you actually click on an element, you should be able to also find more options here at the top. So positioning, duplicating, and all sorts of things. Now, other things that you can actually go ahead and do is add some text, AI images, go ahead and add some graphics from Printify themselves, and you have more things here like my templates and stock and so on. So, for example, if you want to add a bit of text, it wouldn't really work here, but if you want to, you just simply just click on that and then select what type of text you actually want to use, and even you have a bunch of fonts and stuff. So let's just select that one. It's actually going to add it over here, and you can just drag it wherever you want it to be. And then you can obviously go ahead and adjust the actual text and everything from here. So you can actually go ahead and change these. If you click on this one, you can actually change the rotation, the curvature of it. But I believe this one is actually going to be the same. You can't really change it, I think, or, you know, you can actually change the positioning, but the curvature, I'm not sure if you can actually go ahead and change that or not. I'm not entirely sure about that. And then if you actually want to change the text itself, you just go ahead and click on it twice, highlight it, and then just go ahead and change it to whatever you want it to be. And you also have the ability to change the font color, obviously, and all of these things. You have, you know, formatting options at the top, making it bold and italics and centralizing it, all of these sorts of things. So I'm just going to remove them because they don't actually look good here. Oh, sorry. We can always just do Control Z if we mess up, and it should revert back to what we had. So anyways, once you're done with the designing aspect, you simply just click on Save Product from the bottom right. And this should finalize our design of our product. And now we can actually see it in different mockups, so you can just go in and view them. And then once you're happy with it, just click on Start Publishing. So click on Publish once you're happy with the mockups. You can feel free to, you know, star them or even upload new mockups if you want. Click on Publish, and this actually should publish the product for you to your store. So that's going to be pretty much how to set up a product for Printify. Now, it really depends on which store you actually want to set it up to, so make sure you select that first. So if you have multiple, you will need to basically just go in and select that at first from over here, from this tab on the top left. And it should be good to go. You can actually see we have the same product. It is published, and if we click on it, we can see more details about it. So the title of the product, the description, the actual mockup or photos for it, and all sorts of things. So with that being said, this is pretty much how to create a product with Printify. Hopefully you found this video to be informative and helpful, and thanks for watching.